That looks so good.
This way is just to spin it on the floor.
I know, right?
Just do it.
All right, here we go. Wow.
Just like it's supposed to be.
God. Hey, what's up? It's Luis Rivera from the ABR Roadshow, and we travel the country coast to coast to find the places where you need to eat at on a weekly basis. And today we are in Baldwin, Michigan, at a restaurant called 876 Baldwin. Now, this is located close to the Pere Marquette River, which is known to be an international place for a huge fly fishing community, and we're going to see how they bring some of their local flavors into this restaurant. So why don't we go inside? Let's go check it out. All right, everybody, so now it's kitchen time. I'm here with the wizard, Mr. Ricky. What's up, right? Hey, you're the wizard. I seen you cooking. So, Ricky, what are we gonna make?
So we're gonna do our fresh bolognese today.
Okay.
We do all of it from scratch. We cut our own ingredients.
Okay.
Gonna start off.
All right, let's
We've
do
already
it.
did our mise en place, so I've chopped my carrots.
Okay.
I've sliced my garlic, and I've chopped my onions. So I just want about a medium heat because I'm not trying to saute these. I just want to sweat them down, and that's just gonna bring out the flavor in them.
All right, so after this, about how long do they cook?
So sweating them down, it'll take about 5 minutes for them to sweat down. Just gonna get them kind of soft, and like I said, it just helps bring all the flavor out of the vegetables.
Oh, so you had the oil after the fact?
Yeah, I like to just drizzle it around the outside.
Okay. And then
I'll
you want
stir it all up.
everything? Okay, I
It's
see.
like I'm not trying to get that oil hot before I start it, and it's just to help it not stick.
So once this is done, what happens next?
So once I get all this sweated down, I'm gonna take the burger and I'm gonna take the pork, and I'm gonna put it in there and brown it up,
Okay.
pulling all the flavors from the vegetables into that meat before we add any of the tomato
Got
sauce. We also add ground fennel
Oh, okay.
and basil.
A lot of basil?
Not a lot yet.
Good amount. A little bit. Okay.
Yep. This is all just seasoning up them vegetables, bringing all those flavors together, and then we'll add more once we get further along.
So you got the pork and the beef that's gonna be going in.
Yep.
Get a little bit of browning and then that incorporation with all those vegetables and everything.
Yes, sir. It's gonna
And
pull
the
all that
aromatics.
flavor in the meat.
Right.
Everything is layered cooking. That's why we do it step by step like this. So each time and each thing we add, we're adding flavors to another layer, adding another layer to flavor.
I mean, it smells incredible, man. Incredible. So now we'll let it sit for a little bit and then we'll start kind of flipping it to brown all sides and everything, right?
Just gonna kind of get them vegetables off the bottom so they're not burning.
And then everything kind of mixed in. Right. And then after this stage is done, then we cook the pasta, and then is that when we mix it all together with the sauce, or does the sauce come in first?
Nope, we do the pasta separate, then we just toss the pasta in with it after we heat it up.
Got it. Got it. So that's the next stage, you do the pasta, yes?
Yep.
So we're heating it up right now on the stove, and then the next thing is the pasta, yes?
Yep, the tagliatelle.
Okay, so from what I understand, you make the pasta in-house, correct?
From scratch.
Right, because I saw your brother earlier, making the dough. He made the well, and then mixing in the flour, and then rolling it out, and then cutting it, the whole
Pasta
thing.
genius.
Pasta genius. So we got Travis the pasta genius, and Ricky the wizard in the kitchen. What's up? That's a tag team, right? Okay, so because he did an amazing job, and I thought that was hand cranked and everything, making that pasta and then delicately cutting it and everything. That's fantastic. And that bolognese, oh my God, I can't wait till I get in that. So now the next thing is we're gonna toss in the noodles to cook. Yes. Yep. Okay. Grab that. So the tagliatelle is kind of sort of like a wider fettuccine noodle. Oh yeah. That looks so good.
There she is.
Oh, wow. Well, everybody, you know what time it is. It's taste time. Let's go and try and attack this. Let's see here.
This way is just to spin it on the floor.
I know, right?
Just do it.
All right, here we go. Wow.
It's just like it's
Oh
supposed
my
to be.
God. Mm. That pasta, man, perfectly al dente. That sauce
Fire.
It's just it's unbelievable, man. It is unbelievable. It's got the perfect amount of acid, good amount of sugar there to make it a little bit sweet. The carrots are fantastic. You can really taste the onions as well. You know, oh my God, dude. And the pork and beef, that is fantastic. This dish, holy crap. Unbelievable. And then, yeah, like I said, the noodles perfectly al dente. Oh my God. This is unfair. This is unfair how good this is. Oh my God.
It's definitely a salad.
Huh, yeah. Oh my God. Unbelievable. Well, if you don't mind,
you can take that with you.
I'm gonna take it with me. I know you got a couple more things to make, but man, I really appreciate it. And shout out to Travis as well, your brother.
Sir.
Oh my God, so good.
I've been coming to 876 Restaurant since they opened. I believe it's been a little over 2 years ago.
We come with all different kinds of groups. We have business dinners here, also friends, family.
876 means a great deal to this community. We've never had a restaurant of its caliber over the years. We've simply had small bars, small mom and pop restaurants. This happens to be something that not only is good, it's good for the community, for the people who live here, but it's also a destination. We actually have friends who will drive here from Grand Haven, Grand Rapids, Traverse City. It becomes a destination.
Coming to 876 to me has a familiar feeling of coming home because of the atmosphere, because of the food, because of the people that are here. It just makes it special.
When you come here to dine, I would definitely try something Italian because that's their base. They always have something new on the menu, and I always try the Italian because I love that.
All right, everybody. So we're here at the sit down and have incredible food items right in front of us. We have Dina and we have Polly, who are the owners. Okay, so tell me, what do we have here?
So walleye, since we're not far off of Lake Michigan, walleye is a very sought after fish for people, lake fish to eat. So we rendered that in here with our own special batter. And then it's sauteed in a wine, lemon, caper sauce. So that has a little flair of the Italian to it. So it gives it a little extra. And then it's finished in the oven. And then we give, usually we do, asparagus.
Yeah.
And that's because around the area here, asparagus has grown a lot. We have a lot of farms around here.
Okay.
So we purvey from a lot of the farms. So we get actually fresh asparagus from our local farmers. So we like to support the community, but also showcase the things of Michigan and the area. So that's how that plate comes together.
Yeah, this is very light, of course, because it's a white fish. I got the crispness of being in the oven, the acidity of the lemon and everything, and the saltiness of the capers. This is a really, really great light dish.
Usually walleye doesn't have a whole lot of flavor. The whitefish doesn't, so you've got to bring stuff to it. And so we give a little bit of that flair. It's a very common setup for Italian, like whitefish, when we do a lot of whitefish in Italy, especially in Sicily. They do a lot of capers. They do a lot of brine. They're very briny. Our anchovies, they do capers. You see a lot more of that in a more Sicilian style. My husband's from Sicily, so that's how we pull a little bit of all that in there. So this is kind of like a little bit of a Polly special.
Polly special. Okay, so let me ask you this, Polly, since you're from Sicily, are there any other specific items in the menu that kind of get the Polly effect on them? That's what I'm going to call it right now.
Well, we will occasionally have some specialties, but our pizza is pulls some things from Napoli. That's in the south, but I would say that the biggest thing that we pull from Sicily is we have great Sicilian wines, both white and red. And so those very earthy wines. We've not yet ventured probably into Sicily as more. I think that's in our future.
Okay, all right. But you know what? You mentioned the pizza, so I gotta go for the pizza. This one it's got mushrooms. Is artichokes on it?
No, actually. So it's northern wild mushrooms. So Michigan, again, is very much known for morels, as right now it's their morel season. People go out and they won't tell you where you find morels. But there is a town close by Scottsville. There's a farm, a mushroom farm. They make all these wild mushrooms. So we get all those purveyed. So there's morels, there's chanterelles, there's oyster. What's the other one? I forgot. There's another wild mushroom in there. So we get those mushrooms with the asparagus. It has a garlic confit underneath that's put underneath.
Yep.
Then we put the obviously mozzarella, some Romano, some Parmesan cheese, and then we put the mushrooms and the asparagus as well. And that becomes a white pizza.
Right.
So,
but it's your own kind of interpretation.
But it's our own
with the
interpretation with the local ingredients. So we want to give homage to, Michigan for the asparagus, as everybody loves. They love their mushrooms, so it gives that mushroom earthy. And then you get the lovely flavor of the garlic through.
Absolutely. Those mushrooms are fantastic. And of course, you can taste the garlic, but it's not overpowering.
It's not overpowering.
Right.
It's not like you need a breath mint later.
Or that you're going to be battling vampires, so you're fine. Right? This is fantastic. Now, this is something I haven't seen before. So what is happening here?
So it's a more, people have taken on romaine salad. You want to do something different, a half salad. So this is grilled. So you take a grilled romaine salad, but the thing that I think that makes it really special is that it has a roasted tomato vinaigrette. We take we take tomatoes, the San Marzano tomatoes, and we roast them in the oven with flavor, and then we create a puree out of it, and then we make a dressing. So you get that white wine, seasoning, the roast of the tomato with the salad, and then we put walnuts on it, and then gorgonzola cheese, not blue cheese, but actually Italian gorgonzola cheese to give you that nice bite to it.
Yeah.
So if you want something light, but you want a salad, you don't want the usual typical salad, but you want something a little more, this gives a little twist of that, and then you can always add a protein to it if you want, and we have that too.
Yeah, this is very different, but very good.
It's different.
So, and that's what I was curious, what is the red sauce on it? And you explained it now out of curiosity, because it's not something that I've heard being done like that before. Where did this recipe come from?
Actually, it was something that was made in-house. It was it was created with everybody in the house.
So some experiment that somebody created, they're like, let's...
Yep, it was more of a creative. We knew we wanted to do a grilled salad, so we tried to figure out what kind of dressing we can make. The good thing is I have people that are very creative in the back. We all come together with all different ideas and creative ideas, and so that's what we try to come up with.
This is really good because you have the crunch and the lightness of the lettuce, right?
Right.
The nuttiness of the walnut, but it's not overpowering.
Right.
The one kind of overpowering but really balancing agent there is the gorgonzola, because you got a little bit of that funk there, and then the acid and the creaminess of the sauce. It actually makes this really a really interesting dish, and then also you have that char of being grilled. It's a very different dish, and you're right. It's very light. This is awesome. Well, I mean, I've had an unbelievable experience from the moment I walked in the door, spending some time in the kitchen, spending time talking to both of you. I have to tell everybody watching, I don't care what direction you're driving, you need to come here. This place, hands tied behind their back, blindfolded, 1000% certified legit. I love this restaurant. They have something for everybody here. It is absolutely outstanding. So I really, really appreciate your hospitality and just having just an amazing experience today. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Absolutely. I'm going to go back to eating. All right, everything that I had was amazing, but the favorite item for me the entire day was the Tagliatelle Alla Bolognese. The noodles are made completely from scratch, old school style, hand crank. The sauce, again, from scratch, outstanding. So you need to come here. I don't care what direction you're driving from, north, south, east, west, diagonal. You need to make the trip to Baldwin, Michigan. Come to 876 Baldwin. I promise you the food's gonna change your life. The environment is outstanding. You can find a full listing for them on americasbestrestaurants.com. And that's it for us on this episode. We'll see you on the next one.